They beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-2. The Texas Rangers got 12 hits in this one as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Mets. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Steven Matz gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's the first down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tyler.
Digging in, Tyler Freeman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Reined in. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So digging in now, Austin Riley, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Meadows leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. Mariners leave 1. George Kirby will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High and deep to right center. Meadows moving back. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
High chopper towards first. Scooped up, throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Batting fourth.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Now the 2-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go on. Dan Vogelbach is next. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Chavis in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Florial has it, and there is 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So striding forward now, Julio Rodriguez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. At the plate, Austin Nola. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Skied into very shallow right. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away. Coming in for his first at-bat, Michael Chavis. And he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. This is line to left, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in, Steven Matz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-1. Here it is. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Hops this one up. Freeman has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping into the box, Logan Davidson. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
At the plate, George Kirby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. In now, Jared Kelenic. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now, Tyler Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try. Back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Two and two. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. Here's the 1-2, and he got him. Mariners lead. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. And that'll bring in Estevan Florial. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's popped up. Riley in foul ground, and this will land foul. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
So now to the plate, Daniel Vogelback. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Julio.
Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Austin Nola. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Logan Davidson. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Into the box now, George Kirby. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Jared Kelenic, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mariners are on top 2-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
So striding in, Wilson Ramos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Wilson Ramos goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Line toward right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. All even now, 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. And it's 1-2. That's popped up. Chavis in foul ground, and this will land foul. Here's another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone into the upper tank. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. Home run number 5 on the year, and with it, the Mariners move out in front 3-2. At the plate now, Austin Riley. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Runner at first following the error. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Daniel Vogelback. Grounder down the line at third. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
And he misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
This is line to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jimmy Nelson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. To the plate now, Austin Nola. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Chavis takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting. The pitcher, George Kirby.
Ready for another shot now, George Kirby. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. So they near Andres Jimenez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60, Andres Jimenez.
On he pops it up. Davidson onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Swing and a line drive, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
2-1, here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hit to short. And that's through, a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. 2 balls and a strike. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now in the box, Alonso. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This is foul right side. The 1-2.
Nope, up there.
2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Slow little grounder left side. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Walker Lockett takes over to start the 6th inning on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the Mets, number 61.
Ready for another chance? Jared Kelenic. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Tyler Freeman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Mariners' cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Line towards center field. Florial makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hit on the ground is short, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here's Michael Chavis now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2. Digging in once again, Daniel Vogelback, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. A 1-1.
That's the ball. I got the count. 2-2.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Reese McGuire will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. He pulls this one into right. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 6, shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Logan Davidson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now the 2-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Evan White will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Evan White.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes is after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it 6-2.
Correct. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change for the Mariners. Now catching, number 10,
Dan Altavilla gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Altavilla.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 3-2 pitch. Left center, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Riley is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next for the Mets, Estevan Florial. And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch, and he popped him up. Riley is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Grounded up the first baseline, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They still trail here at 6-2. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jared Kelenic. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is in the air to left. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Seattle,
Digging in now, Austin Meadows. He went deep back in the 5th. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 6-2. Koji Yokoyama is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Koji Yokoyama.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Alonso.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now
coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Nobody out, runner on first. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The catcher, number 40.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Here's the 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Swing and a liner. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Will Toffey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33, Will Toffey.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Mariners. Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Daniel Vogelbach. Vogelbach behind a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So stepping in, Reese McGuire comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Edwin Diaz enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
The batter, the center fielder.
Ready now, Estevan Florial. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 2-2. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. None out, runners at first and second. Lofted in the air out to right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and we are tied again. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Logan Davidson. The 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Well, the Starling will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Bubba Starling.
Hard on the ground towards short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jared Kelenic. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Sam Tuivalala comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Michael Chavis. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Scooped up, and there's out number 2. Ali Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Mets, number 70, Ali Sanchez.
This is on the ground over to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Dominic Leone takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Now at the plate, Tyler Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Now here's the pitch, and this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
The right fielder.
Settling in now, Austin Meadows. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Now the 1-2 pitch.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, 1 away. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
The third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
In now, Daniel Vogelback. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle.